And welcome back to Beginner's Luck, a D&D podcast. And a question arises, is it still a D&D podcast if we use a different system? I don't know. We'll find out in the future. I am your host, Larry. I'm also the DM, GM, and I am accompanied by my players, starting from the top.
Hello, it's me, Bella, again. Nice to see you here again. I don't know why I said again. Fuck me!
Well, already we're in straight for the F. That's your one.
Hi.
Hi? That's all you got to say for yourself? No apology? Nothing?
I'll apologize at the end.
Never apologize for being you, Bella. Never apologize.
That makes it sound like it's an insult.
Oh, no.
The demonetization is hit hard.
If I was saying that to Larry, however, no, I'm joking.
Well, accompanying Bella, we also have...
Hi, I am Robert, and I play Gordar Sevrok, the Draconic Sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Avia, and I play Rainer, the elf, the bard.
Very good. And those are our three players. And as always, I always have a question before we do begin. And the question for today is... if being part of a spy espionage organization, what would your code name be?
I feel like Addie's nickname would be Aftershock.
Aftershock, huh? Why is that?
Assuming that she has the same abilities as what she currently has, there will definitely be some tools in her arsenal which will definitely leave some kind of effect afterwards.
Okay. All right. So you'd be a field agent. You think Annie would be a field agent?
Maybe not necessarily front of line field agent, but maybe she'll just create gadgets that others can use. But
Okay.
if she is called in, then she can do like the bigger things.
All right, that's interesting. What about Godar?
I think with Gordar, it's interesting. I think I'll probably go with... his codename would probably be something like Gorgon, as a cruel joke from his companions by the fact that he can't turn people to stone, like his appearance says.
All right. Yeah, I can see that. Is he a field agent?
I'd say he probably is. Yeah.
Okay. Not stuck
In
the
another
mailroom.
world where he actually has a backbone and has
Okay.
been thrown into that kind of life.
I would say Gordon does have a backbone. I mean, he's willing to... Well, he's forced into currently, but... I'm like, well...
He didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and lastly, Rainer.
Rainer. He would probably go with Goldeneye.
Oh, okay. A very classic sort of code name.
Yeah.
I like that. Why Goldeneye?
Well, Goldeneye. See, the thing is, I have had a lot of girlfriends, and we've tried this kind of play before, and
Okay. Okay.
well, that was one that always comes to mind, but obviously it's whatever the safe word is, depending,
Goldeneye's the safe word.
it's all kinds of words.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Everybody take note of that. Safe word is Goldeneye. Okay.
Does Rainer have that gold member?
Ooh.
Which is a movie we should all watch as well, by the way.
But watch this first.
Yes.
Yes,
Of
watch this
course.
first.
Okay. I'm glad that I got all that out of you. If you guys are
But
curious.
what about the little mouse friend?
Leatherbound?
What should his code name be?
It would be
Leatherbound.
Wow, you got that. That was so
He knew we
quick.
would ask it.
I thought about it. I've been thinking about it if he had, because I was afraid that you guys would ask, so I would have to think of. I thought
Annie
about it
begs
real
you to
quick.
change this nickname. Annie begs you to change this nickname. It's bringing back some memories for her, and she just can't look at Gimbal the same anymore.
Memories. Leatherbound, as in books, which is something that.
Oh, yeah, books. Yeah.
Yes, that's
yeah, totally.
exactly what we all thought.
Yeah,
Is
Yes,
it?
that's
especially
it.
since
Hold
it
on a second.
followed
Was there
Rainer's
different
one.
meaning? There's a different meaning to leatherbound that I don't know about. Hello? Is this a...
I don't
Gen-
know what you're talking about.
Is
That's
this a
exactly
Gen
what we
Z
thought.
thing?
That's exactly
never
what
mind.
we thought.
I need to know now.
Put it in
I
the
need
comments.
to
Table
know.
talk. Table talk.
Yeah.
Everyone, please enjoy this episode and tune in later for Table Talk where we explain to Larry what leatherbound could also mean.
I don't know if we can explain it on the podcast. That is
changes the
something
genre.
that's the after. Yep, and move to romance music, and then come back.
It's a fate of
And
black
with that, we go right into the recap.
Do, 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 do.
The city's guards swarmed our party in an instant, causing the party's plans to be abruptly disrupted, whilst Rainer's condition began to stabilize as more and more of the city's radiant glow bled into his possessed form. After a brief and relatively uneventful scuffle, Gorda assumed the disguise of a dragonborn guard, whilst Rainer cast invisibility over himself, Annie, and Gimbal. Cloaked and unchallenged, the group slipped through the conveniently unsecured front doors of the House of Commerce. Inside, they located a full map of the building and ascended a long winding staircase to a pair of grand double doors, the unmistakable entry to the mayor's office. Candlelight flickered against the velvet curtains, and an opulent golden dragon head mounted above the chamber stirred to life. It interrogated the disguised Gorda before dismissing them outright, forcing the party to abandon the office and investigate the building's basement instead. Below, they discovered a tangle of valves and tubes, far more intricate than the city's pristine exterior suggested. A massive crystal dominated the room, within which the red silken woman's physical form was sealed. She called softly to her herald, coaxing him closer, pleading for release. As Rainer approached, the flow of gold reversed, no longer feeding him, but pouring into her suspended body until she broke free. The devil revealed her true monstrous form, towering talon and dripping menace. She offered Rainer a new bargain, though his existing shackles remained firmly in place. Her command was simple: kill the city's mayor, and she would offer us favor at a later time. Rainer obeyed. The terrified mayor met the bard's dagger, and as the devil departed, she drained the city of its soul and color alike. Lights dimmed, buildings crumbled. What remained of the once golden metropolis was nothing but husk and dust. Rainer's choices clashed violently with Gorda's convictions, the conflicting ideals echoing throughout the ruins and through the newly formed mountain of gold left behind. Annie, largely uninvolved and unmoved, urged the group to leave. With little reason to remain in the devastated city, the party turned away from the wreckage and made their journey back to Briar Rose.
And we are back. If everybody can please roll me initiative.
Yay!
Oh boy!
All right, what did everyone get?
So, if any of our listeners recall last episode, Annie rolled, I believe it was a 0 for initiative. Today, Annie rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Progress!
okay.
Oh,
I am so proud of
not
you, Annie,
good.
on your journey. You've come so far, and
One
19
step
more
closer to the end, if you will.
only 19 more sessions, and we'll get.
Oh man.
Gorda got an 18.
Okay.
Rainer got an 8.
All right. Okay. I see. So let me just paint the picture once more real quick so you guys remember. You were traversing the forest, not the crystalline forest, but a part of it which is now all proper trees. And you hear a familiar roar above your head as the undead dragon once more flies over you and breathes this blue flame upon the trees. And with this blue flame spreading across the forest, you see undead begin to rise from the dirt where the flames were. You see all manner of undead rising from it and are heading towards your direction. So that's the last thing that you guys saw. And you see now,
How far away are they from us?
at least
Like as they're like stumbling up.
20, 30 feet away from you. You see one of them now, a few of them begin to notice your presence here, and a few of them are beginning to charge towards you. One of them leaps towards you, Rainer, and you see this this skeletal figure is brandishing a sword, which now takes a dive towards you. Now, does
I think they've seen us.
a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I want you to go ahead and take 4 points of damage. And now another one as well, just behind this one, is going straight for you, Annie. Same thing with this bones and rotted flesh just hang off its ribs. Its old clothes just ragged, hanging there.
Oh, great. More things to deal with.
Does a 15 hit?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, why don't you go ahead and take... Oh, that's nasty. 9 points of damage, please.
Oh, that's not good.
Love hearing that from a DM. Oh, that's nasty.
Gordar, you're up. You see 2 of these undead figures jump onto your friends. You see 2 more off the distance. What do you do?
Oh, that is not okay at all. No. The pointer and ring finger flare out into the beads that turn into fangs, and with a twist of the wrist, they turn into, rather than poison, into fire. He holds up the diamond, flicks it into it. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level at the skeletons in the distance.
Okay.
I haven't approached yet. As a bonus action, the snakes are going to flare up, and the whole Medusa crown is going to activate. All the snakes, all the girls are going to flare up as well, and his eyes are going to go like that, completely green.
Cool.
As get advantage on this attack.
Innate sorcery.
As I use innate sorcery, yes. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
You most definitely hit with that 24.
All right, and because it's level 2, it goes to 4d8. So it gets hit for 21 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Holy
And
This
wow.
rolled 2 8s,
That's right.
so it bounces to the next target.
Sure. Go ahead and do the next target for me, please.
And that's a natural 20 for 27.
Okay. So you are going to decimate these 2 from the distance. Why don't you go ahead and paint me a picture of what it looks like as you cast your chromatic orb?
I wanted to roll the critical damage because
Yeah. What is the damage
I got
on that
30.
critical?
That's a 38.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and...
Is
paint
there
me
a
picture.
third target to bounce towards?
You know what? Since you asked that, there most likely is.
Since you asked.
Yay!
Since you asked.
I just want to see.
Amongst the 2 that you fired that orb, you see a larger skeleton just rising from the flames. So go ahead and do it to the 3rd target, please.
Okay, so that's a 19 to hit that target.
Yes. You hit it.
Not a critical, unfortunately. And that does 17 points of fire damage. So as the helix fire fangs hit the diamond, they just ricochet outwards at a faster speed, which then it's as if the diamond itself empowers and makes the spell grow in size. As it helixes like missiles, collides with the first one, incinerating through its stomach, bouncing off into the 2 fangs, splitting off and going hitting 2 different targets. The smaller one also being like eviscerated by the fire, and the big one just taking it.
Okay, so you've taken out 2 of these, 2 of the undead from a distance, hitting a 3rd target, which is just coming out from the flames as well. It is looking pretty big and tall compared to the others. And amongst the blue flame, you see this particular undead has flames wrapped around it as well, but not the same blue flame, but a fiery red flame. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, that one's fire. I probably shouldn't have hit it with fire.
Mhm. You see the flame enrage in it.
I think I made that one mad as I turn and see my two friends being leaped upon by the others things.
Yes, that's right. You see...
that is going to be my turn.
Okay. And just from around the corner, Annie, you feel something leap towards you. And you see a hand just grab you by the shoulder. A disembodied hand now trying to go straight for your throat.
She's gonna try and, like, swat the hand away. Just reflex.
Yes. Try as you might, we'll see.
Okay, so what would that be? Strength?
So,
Dex?
This thing that is trying to grab onto you, this disembodied hand, that is a 13 versus AC.
Okay. So what am I rolling?
No, your AC, does it hit?
Oh, it does hit.
Okay, so 13 hits. So this hand tries to choke the life out of you. And you're going to take 2 points of damage.
Damn it!
And with that, Rainer, you take a look and you can see as this undead hits you with its blade, you look to see that Annie is now being assaulted by this hand that seems to float in midair. And in saying that, you now see 2 of these hands going straight for you. You see this one one of them goes straight for a slap to the face, and does an 8 hit.
It does not.
You nimbly move out of the way as the hand that tried to slap you just goes past your face. And the next one is going to make an attempt to grab you as it rolled a 7.
That also doesn't hit.
Also misses. You see these 2 hands that just land just near your feet, about a foot away from your feet, and you see them begin to like scurry away from you. And I would say now that both Annie and Rainer, you see Godard cast his chromatic orb, and you see this large skeletal figure off the distance that is inflamed, that is now walking towards the 3 of you in such menacing fashion. And Godard, he's heading straight for you.
We can talk about this. Hi, my name's Godard. I didn't mean to. I mean, if you like fire, then that's perfectly fine. I just gave you some more fire. I said.
As you are trying to reason with this thing, you see its flame that its sword that it's brandishing is also a flame, and he's going to take. I would say, as he's walking towards you, you see him swing the blade as a fireball begins to go straight towards you from his sword.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger.
And that one is a 23 to hit.
That does hit, yeah.
Okay. So this firebolt that he had fired from his sword hits you square in the chest, and you'll be taking 4 points of damage as he continues to charge towards you at this point now. His pace has quickened, and he's trying to close the distance, and as he approaches you, he swings his blade towards you.
Oh, I just got these clothes. Why would you want to put the... Oh, sword!
Yeah, as he swings his sword at you, as with his increased speed, does an 8 hit.
It does not.
Okay, he does not hit you and misses. And you are now faced with this skeletal figure stands before you at least 7-8 foot high. And you can now feel the heat that is radiating from it. The flames are beginning to dance and coalesce through its entire body. No clothes, if we once had clothes, but a complete skeleton. Flames where the eyes would be, and it is gunning for you. Rainer, you are up.
Okay, how far are these things from Rainer?
So you have one that is within combat range towards you, one of the undead. You have two more hands within combat range of you. We can say the one that's with Annie, they're about 10 feet away. And we can say that the one that is with Gordar, about 15 feet.
Okay. So the one that's the closest to me, would you say it's within like 10 feet? 5 feet?
Oh, it's within 5 feet in
Okay.
combat range.
It's in with
Melee
melee
range.
range.
Okay. Can't use that
Melee.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Rainer is going to kind of look towards Gordar's issues, and he's just gonna be like, he's done the most damage, he needs help. I can help. As he uses Shatter.
Cool. Okay, we haven't seen this before, so let's see how this plays out. First, tell me what Shadow does.
So, Shatter is a loud noise erupting from a point of my choice within range, so that's 60 feet. And they have to do a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage.
Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a big bang attack, if you will.
Yep.
And where are you targeting this shatter?
He's gonna be targeting it as close to that creature as possible without getting into Gordar's circle.
Oh, interesting. So you're selecting a point. Let's say you're
Even a point behind.
choosing a point. Yes, behind it. Okay. All right, that's doable. All right, so what does this look like?
Okay, so Rainer is going to be like, okay, I haven't used this in a while. I haven't thought about it. It's gonna be hard. Just remember to focus, and then he's just gonna loudly kind of just loudly whisper into his hands, "Oi, you," as it kind of echoes and then comes back from that side as a point makes that loud as that "Oi, you" reverberates again.
Got it. Okay. Oh, reverberates throughout the air, and it did fail its con save. So go ahead and give me the damage.
Cool. That is 12.
So with this loud, thunderous "Oyu," was it?
Yes.
Rings in the air. You can see it had made some form of effect upon this thing. And just off the distance as well, you're beginning to hear chimes. And followed by these loud chimes, you can hear shattering from the distance. Broken glass and just crashing. Okay, is there anything else you want to do?
Yep, he's gonna use Bardic Inspiration, and he's gonna look at Annie, who is being choked out currently, as he's gonna shake his head. Oh no. As he's gonna put his hands up in like a finger gun kind of position. It's like, go, Annie.
Annie, you now have Bardic Inspiration as you are getting choked.
That doesn't help me. What do you want me to do?
Gordar, you feel a tap upon your shoulder.
Hey, Rainer, it's good to see. Oh my goodness.
As you turn around, you see a hand, a disembodied hand just floating in midair, tapping you on the shoulder as it tries to sock you one.
Oh my goodness, no. Ah! Why is there a hand?
And that would be an 8 versus AC.
That doesn't hit. The snakes bite out at it.
Yeah, so it makes an attempt to knock you right in the kisser as your tendril snakes bite at it, completely missing your face as it lands on the ground and it's now scurrying.
To like stumble back a little bit. Oh, thank you, girls. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh.
and totally not last within the initiative round.
All right.
We just so happened to roll a 1. Annie, you're up.
Way to rub it in, I guess. All right. Okay.
It could have been a -1 if you still had exhaustion.
Not helping, Rob. Not
I
helping.
mean, that is a bright side, though. Could have been -1.
And you
You know what? You
You
know
look
what?
on the bright side of life.
No. Screw all of you. All right. So,
Oh no! Oh no!
She casts cannon, blows everyone up.
yeah, honestly. So, I should have done this as soon as the hand came onto Annie, but I kind of forgot about it. So, is it too late to have a reaction to the hand that's choking her?
Yes, it's most definitely too late.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so using her action, she's going to stop attempting to take off the hand for now, outstretches her left arm, and creates a cannon from the ground. So let's just gonna do that.
So while this disembodied hand is choking you take a brief moment to bend down and create a cannon.
Just gonna straight up do that. And bonus action, she's going to make the Eldritch Cannon do... Oh, what's it called? Why do you never want to open for me? There we go. She's going to use her bonus action and command the cannon to become a force ballista.
Dear cannon, would you so kindly become a force ballista?
Today's not my day, okay? Leave me alone. Cannon becomes now force ballista, and making a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet of it. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon if it's successful. So she's gonna aim.
Sure. And who fire?
She's gonna aim that cannon at the closest creature that's nowhere near her teammates.
So you mean the skeleton that is before you?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that for me with disadvantage.
Man.
Well, it's a ranged attack and it's within melee
Yes, I got
range.
that.
So
That's a 17. Other roll was 21, so that's a 17.
So your cannon does this using its force ballista fires at the undead that is closest to you, and it most definitely
Perfect.
hits. So go ahead and give me the damage.
Yay! Okay, that is 5. 5 force damage.
And it is also pushed back, correct?
Yes, it is pushed 5 feet away.
Okay. So as your cannon fires at the undead that is closest to you, it makes contact. The force pushes it 5 feet away from you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can she now react, or is that too late still?
No, nothing's happening to you right
She's
now.
being choked.
Apart from being choked, but that's what you can't react. It happened earlier.
Alright, yeah, no, that's nothing.
So you can move.
I think she's gonna walk backwards away from the horde of skeletons that's making their way towards the other two.
All right, how far are you walking backwards?
7 paces? 8 paces?
10 feet, sure.
Faces. Sorry.
Okay.
Paces. I'm like, what?
Screw you.
What system you reading, girl? I'm
Pirate
so
Annie.
Annie made
Listen,
her
I'm
own
sick,
system.
okay? My brain's not thinking.
Annie has her
My
own
brain's not
system.
thinking too well, okay? Leave me alone. It's combat, okay?
We're playing D&D. She's playing Dungeon World over here. 7 paces.
Alright, so I'm gonna quit this podcast now.
No. We need the female. We need the female, please. We need the token female.
We need the
We need
Oh,
the
please, if
male.
there's a diversity hire, you can find another one.
We can't. We've been through 7. We can't get
Speaking-
it.
You've been through 7? What?
Hold on. How come I was in prison?
Yeah. So, whose turn is it now?
All right. So, Rainer, the skeleton, the undead skeleton before you, as you've cast your shatter spell, you see this undead take advantage of that brief moment and is going to take a swing at you. And does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Okay, unfortunate for him, and he misses.
You're a skeleton. You can't hit.
Annie, the one that you've blasted away 5 feet from you and you've taken 10 steps back, you see it drop its sword and you see it pull out a bow from its behind and is going to fire an arrow at you.
From his behind.
Behind.
Oh, great.
I'm going to take a moment here, Annie. And just...
Oh no. Oh no.
What? What? Why? What?
It's a 25 hit. Oh! As it rolled a critical.
Oh no.
Astronomically so. Okay. I'm not emotionally prepared right now, but that's fine. This is fine. This is not fine.
So the arrow goes flying and hits you just on the shoulder, and you're going to take 6 points of damage.
Okay, you made it actually sound like it was going to be way worse. Okay.
It's just a short bow, man. It's just 1d6. Being a crit, it's just 2d6, really.
Wow, wait, so 2d6s and it rolled a 6?
Yeah, and it's also a +3, so...
Whoa!
Oh,
wow.
There's what your luck went.
Wow, okay, I have nothing to worry about. All right, gentlemen, carry on.
He's gonna die of tetanus in 3 days.
Yeah. Gordar, you are up.
Man.
You have a hand just by your feet, and you have this big fella reeled back for a brief moment from the OEU.
Okay. Gordar is seeing the large looming skeleton coming towards him and like the hand behind him. He's going to kind of like dash push himself, like not actually dash, but like dash sideways, taking attack of opportunity to get out of their melee range.
So it's going to try and swing its sword at you. Can I say?
No.
It was this close to it being a crit. This close.
Oh,
This close. So close. I saw it there. It was on the 20, and then it just cocked over to whatever it was, but it's a total of 6 to hit.
That does not hit.
Lucky you. Okay, continue.
Flash to another lifetime where Gordar gets bisected.
All right, go ahead.
Is going to like dash to the side and then well, if you like fire, I'll change it up a little bit. And he's going to pointer and ring finger again. The initial green fangs with the twist of the wrist turn into like icicles. And he's going to cast Chromatic Orb at first level using ice against the flaming skeleton. Attack with advantage. It's a 26 to hit.
That will most definitely hit. And you said ice?
Yes.
It melts away. No, I'm kidding.
Cold damage. Sorry, cold damage. Be
Sure.
Correct with the terminologies. And there unfortunately are no doubles, so 13 cold damage against the flaming skeleton. So
it does not bounce?
No.
Okay, so you've used your movement action. Is there anything you want to do for your bonus? Is there anything you can do for your bonus?
That is all I am going to do. He's going to move about 10 feet away from this thing, just trying to like slowly get distance while like not turning his back to it.
All right.
Stay away, you mangly beast. Ugh. At least you don't smell. We've burnt all that away.
Annie, this undead claw on your throat is going to try and squeeze harder.
Oh boy. Alright. What did it get?
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit.
Okay, so you have been trying to... When you got shot by that arrow, you're still continuing trying to swat and get this disembodied hand off you. You manage to grab it and throw it to the ground, and it's now just jittering around you. Raynor, those 2 hands that were around you are now going to go for a dive. One straight for your throat, one's going to try and grab onto your arm.
Okay.
So the first one is a 9.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, that one flubs it completely. And the next one is going straight for your throat. And does a 17 hit?
Cutting words.
What is cutting words?
So I'm going to use cutting words. So basically, I'm going to use my wit to supernaturally distract, confuse, or otherwise sap the confidence. So anything that does a damage or attack roll, I can take a reaction to expend one of my bardic inspirations and use that to reduce its number.
Okay. And how much reduction will you be doing?
So it's a D8, so I just roll a D8 and see what I get. And then hopefully that will be good enough. For 5?
So 5 minus its attack roll, is that correct?
Yes.
So the total would be 12 now.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
So Rainer's going to be like, hey, I'm not into the same thing as Annie. Leave me alone.
Excuse me.
All right. Let's just sit on that for a second. Just a brief second. As you cry this out, Gordar, you turn your head from that comment and you look back at the flaming skeleton as a fiery bolt is hurled towards you. You see this, you look and you see the flame going straight towards you, and does a 21 hit.
Yes.
So I want you to go ahead and just take 3 points of damage as it now begins to pace towards you with the sword once again. And it is now face to face with you as it brings down its sword.
Again, what is with you and burning my clothing?
And does a 15 hit?
It does not. Just like ducks, and then
Yeah.
the girls take a half a second to duck again.
So that swing, you
The
like
sword
duck.
whizzes over the head.
Yeah, perfect. Rainer, you're up.
Okay. These things don't have minds, do they?
Do you mean the little hands?
Yes.
With an intelligence of -3, I would say no.
Okay. What about the skeletons?
I would say they have some form of intelligence.
Okay, so there was one skeleton that was attacking Rainer, right?
Yes, there is one within melee range.
Okay. He's gonna use dissonant whispers on him.
And what, pray tell, does dissonant whispers do?
So it's a discordant melody in its mind, and it must make a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must use its reaction to get as far away from me as possible. Unsuccessful, it takes half as much.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep, a 15.
So does a 2 do it?
Yeah, it'll take full damage.
Go ahead and do the damage for me, please.
That is 13 damage.
As these words and whispers begin to coalesce around this undead creature, you see it step back. You did say that they have to move away, right?
If it has a reaction.
Yeah. All right. So it begins to step back one step at a time, and it falls apart.
Neat.
And it is now dead skis.
Even better.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to use my another bardic inspiration and give it to Gordar as he kind of looks at Gordar and kind of puts his hands in like a gun motion as he goes, go, go, Gordar.
Perfect. Now, does Annie, would Annie still have her bardic inspiration, or can you only assign it to... Yes?
Yeah, both.
Okay, cool. All right.
Just a refresher, what can we use your bardic inspiration for?
Attack rolls. So
Just attack rolls?
If you want to use an attack roll to do any D20 tests, so skill checks, anything like that. I don't think it's saving throws or constitution, but yeah.
Godar, as you duck down to avoid the swing of the sword of this guy that's on fire, you see just off the distance the hand that had tried to grab you. You see it basically running towards you and leaps with its fingers going straight to your face. And does a dirty 20 hit?
It does not, because I use shield.
Okay, so describe to me what it looks like as this hand approaches your face, like a face hugger.
As it jumps towards him, instinctively, with the Medusa crown, you see like the flare from all of the snakes, and then a faint shimmering kind of just like, best way to describe it is like a very thin sheet of like stone just quickly covers and then stops the hand and then disappears.
Does it have a color?
It's kind of gray-green, kind of semi-translucent, like
Cool.
just quick. Yeah.
So the hand just bounces off your shield. It lands on its proverbial back, I suppose, and then corrects itself and is now ready to leap once more. With that, Annie, you are up. You've managed to pull away that one hand that was choking you. There is a skeleton about 15 feet away from you, brandishing a bow. What do you do?
Okay. How far is the hand from Annie?
Melee range.
Melee range? Okay. Alright, Annie's going to order her cannon to switch over to flamethrower and cook the heck out of that skeletal figure.
Okay. All right. Considering it is 5 feet away from it because your cannon had not moved. This is a bonus action, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And with the flame cannon, they need to make a save, don't they?
Yes. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. I'm going to say... How big is this cone? Is it a cone?
It is a cone. It's 15 feet. 15 foot cone.
I think only the skeleton would be hit. Sure. So it will roll a dex saving throw. What is the DC?
14.
So does a 7 make it?
Does not.
Okay, go ahead and give me that damage roll of flame, please.
Mm-hmm. That is 13 fire damage to the skeleton.
So your cannon bursts this flame directly onto this undead, this skeletal figure that is brandishing that bow. And you see the flame almost consume this thing. And it is now dancing and writhing onto this figure. And it looks like that you've created another flaming skeleton as it's taking a few steps towards you with all this fire that is on its smoke, and step by step getting closer to you, you see it just fall into a pile down on your feet.
Lovely.
You now also have an action.
Mm-hmm. Okay, with that, so in regards to Annie, where are the skeletons that are currently attacking Raynor and Godard? Are they within 15 feet or so? 60 feet at least?
No, so yes, within 60 feet, yes. So the one that is engaged with Godard is probably about 20 feet away from you now. And the one that is engaged with the Raynor is about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. All right. Annie's going to take her rifle and she's going to aim it at the skeleton that's currently after Godard.
Sure. It will be at a disadvantage.
That's okay. Let's try it.
Because you have a hand just there who might try to grab for your gun.
That's fine. Still have the bardic inspiration, so if something does happen...
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Go ahead and fire that rifle off.
Alright, let's roll to attack. Okay, does an 18 hit?
That's with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it most definitely hits. So go ahead. You see, as you you aim your shot and you take aim, you see the hand just try to grab onto the rifle, and it's trying to pull the rifle down as you try to maintain your aim and you fire. Give me the damage roll, please.
Even with the hand going for the barrel of Annie's rifle, there is a bit of shaking, so the damage is only a 2.
Okay, you do make contact, but because of the hand that is grabbing the rifle, yes, you do make contact, but it is not as good as you hoped. It almost just winged it, if you will. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm really reaching for it here. Can Annie try and step on the hand?
At the moment, it is clutched onto your rifle, so I will say no.
Not even if she tries to shake it off?
But nice try. You're shaking. We'll say at the moment you are trying to shake this thing off. Okay. Gordar, you are up. You are slightly low. You hear a gunshot not too far from you, and you see it wing this flaming skeleton before you. What do you do?
I don't think there's much point trying to reason with this thing. I'm just going to pointer, ring finger, and I'm going to cast Sorcerer's Burst at this thing. It's in melee range with me, correct?
Yes.
Yep. So it is just a flat roll. And that's... I am concerned. The last 2 sessions I have rolled really well. Gordar's going to die in the next 3 sessions from just nat ones. I rolled a 23 to hit.
That is most definitely a hit, sir.
I'm scared. And this one's going to be cold
Damn
damage
you,
as well.
Rob.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh. I'm going to get my dues. That is 7 points of cold damage.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
And that is all I am going to do, yes. At this point, he's kind of freaking out and kind of like trying to keep an eye on how it's attacking and what's happening, but is starting to get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, so it's reeling back here and there with every shot it takes, I guess, from you, and then from Annie, and then from Rainer, the shattering, if you will. But with that, Annie, you're shaking this hand off your rifle, and you're swinging back and forth as the hand begins to crawl across the rifle, and it's going to leap for your face.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's see if this little thing can grasp at Annie's face. If it does, she knows what to do now.
There's a 7 hit.
A 7 does not hit.
Okay, so it misses you entirely and goes over your shoulder. Now, your reaction, does it work from any attack, or does it have to hit?
It has to hit.
Okay, there we go. And it is now just flew past your shoulder and is now behind you.
Oh, that's nice.
Rainer, with the crumbling of the skeleton that was before you, you still have these 2 hands that are just coming at you. And once again, they're just going to leap, and they're going to try and grab your arms to pull you down. The first one leaps towards you, and it grabs your right wrist as it begins to try and pull you down with all its strength. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
It should be noted that with that 23, it was a crit.
Yep.
Oh!
Not that exciting. Don't get your panties in a twist, because it's only a 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, okay. I'm terrified because you're rolling so well with crits.
Yeah.
And then so bad with damage, thank god. Oh.
Well, everything has been very subpar. It's like 9 8s, 9s, and the occasional like 16, 17, and then there's been a few crits, which is great. But I want a crit with the big guy. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's the thing that's terrifying.
So the second one is going to die for your left wrist, and does a 21 hit.
Yes, it does.
Cool. All right. Take an additional 2 points of damage, and now with both your arms basically restrained, they're both trying to pull you down, so it's getting to be a bit more difficult to do anything. You're not completely restrained, but they're both like trying to pull you down. Ladar.
Yes, so amazing and benevolent and lovely DM.
not so benevolent as a blade comes down straight towards you. Not just once,
Mother.
but twice. So the first swing comes down, and does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Great, that's perfect. And it's going to go for a secondary slash towards you. And does an 18 hit?
It does hit.
Okay. As the first swing, you've avoided it just by the skin of your teeth, but then not knowing another one was coming around as it hits you on your side. And you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Oh, that's a heavy hit. You hear something akin to like a snake's kind of like guttural like hiss as him and the girls are screaming from this just embedded into his side as that like takes a lot out of them.
And you see, as you've taken this hit, you see now Gimbal charging forward towards you with a dagger in his hand, and he's going to try and stab this skeleton creature. Seeing you, hearing you in pain,
no.
Gimbal rushes forward and he goes, "I've got this!"
He was doing so well before.
Okay.
There was
And
such good development. He was learning.
Yeah, he's learning to fight.
No.
You see Gimbal just charge forward, and he yells out, "Good guy!" as he's got this dagger, and he leaps up the air, and he stabs this thing on what looks like into its shoulder blade, its flaming shoulder blade, and you see the dagger just stuck in there, and he's now kind of, what do I do now? As he's like hanging off this skeleton,
You idiot!
and flames are licking him in the face. Ah!
What is
You
Gimbal
idiots!
doing?
Let's go and get out of here! Gimbal probably sees like Gordar's face in the full like Medusa face kind of thing, probably straight on for the first time, because he's seen like the battle like looking at him during this, just telling him to piss off.
Flames are licking his
Yeah.
face and arm. So right now, you are getting pulled down by these two hands. What do you do?
Do I need to make a saving throw or anything?
It's more
Okay.
flavor, if anything. It's not a real mechanical. Yeah.
So both hands are kind of being pulled down right now.
Yes.
He's going to try to do a front flip and try to chuck those things up in the air.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics roll. Let's say the DC is going to be 15.
Mm-hmm.
If you get 18 or higher, something interesting will happen.
Okay. Let's hope for the best. 16.
Okay, so you do just as you say. You take this backflip and you just fling these hands off you, and you land about 10 feet back. So they're about now 10 feet away from you of where they landed. I will say I will allow this to be a bonus action for you, so you still have your action.
I'm going to use Cloud of Daggers on it.
Damn.
On the hands?
On the hands.
Awesome. Go right ahead. Now, tell me what exactly this is, and then describe to me what happens.
So, Cloud of Daggers is you conjure spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube centered on a point within range. A creature in that area takes 44 slashing damage. It also takes it if it enters the cube or ends its turn there, or if the cube moves into its space. A creature only takes this damage once per turn.
So this remains in the field, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna cast on it. And I don't see that they have to do a saving throw. I think they just take it.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It looks like that they just take the damage.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me that damage
got
on those.
A good buff.
Yeah.
11.
How does this look like when you've cast this spell onto that point there where those
Okay,
two hands
So
are?
as Rainer does his front flip, his dagger kind of comes out of its sheath a little as he kind of grabs it and then throws it towards the thing. As you can see those blades psychically kind of duplicate into like a circular kind of motion as it forms a cloud that kind of spins and starts ripping everything in that
That's sick.
area.
And rip it does. Rip it does like a blender as the two disembodied hands are just torn to pieces. You can almost hear that whirring noise like a blender itself. And these things are now in pieces. You see a lot of the flesh just fly up, and a finger lands on your
Ew.
shoulder from all the... But you most definitely got them, which is awesome.
Oh, that's gross. Oh. Wait, what the hell is going on over there?
Gordar, taking that hit, the hand that is before you takes advantage of the situation and is going to try and grab onto your leg. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does not because I use shield.
Perfect. So, again, this very same hand from earlier is diving towards your leg, and it is repelled by your shield as it once again bounces off and land on its back.
This
and
time,
corrects
Gordar
itself.
didn't see it too as he rode with the wounds, but the girls who are constantly looking at all different angles, they're the ones who focus this
Oh,
energy
that's
from
cool.
him. Thank you.
That's
Thank
really
you so
cool.
much, girls.
Annie,
Okay. All right. So
you have a hand behind you, and you can see the flaming dude not too far from Gordar. It's in his melee range, but you don't see the other hand that is by Gordar.
perfect. And just double checking, is Gimbal still hanging onto that skeleton for dear life?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the skeleton that's upon Godar as well.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. Great. So
He's yelling.
completely
I
ignoring
got
what's
it.
going on.
I got it.
Let go of him, you idiot!
Completely ignoring what's going on with Gimbal for a second.
Yep.
And he's going to look over to the hand that's on the ground, and she's going to aim and shoot at the hand with her rifle.
Disadvantage, please, as it is at point blank range.
Yep, I figured as much. I hate my life. Can Annie use her bardic inspiration to re-roll that?
You add a d8 to it. So roll a
I
d8
can add a
and
D8 to it.
yes.
Yep.
So what did you
Okay.
initially roll?
7.
All right, now go ahead and roll me that bardic inspiration, please.
So that is a 6 plus 3 now for the bardic inspiration, added 1d8.
As
Which
you're
is somehow worse.
taking aim at this hand, it almost mockingly jitters from left to right in a real quick fashion, and you fire, completely missing it, and you fire again and missed it, and fire again and you're missing it, and it's almost dancing before you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, and she commands her cannon to go over to where the hand is and flame the shit out of it.
Okay. So that is a dexterity saving throw for the hand. Okay, so go ahead and roll me the damage, please.
Okay. That is 7 fire damage to the hand.
Okay, so with sheer frustration as you're firing again and again at this hand as it's moving back and forth, and with your words of enough, your cannon gets itself within position as it spews out this flame just on this one tiny hand on the ground, and you see the hand catch on flame, and you know how spiders die? It flips on its
Yeah,
back and
it
it
rides.
just and it curls up, and you give a sigh of relief knowing that you had finally defeated this hand.
She swallows hard and she turns back to where the main fight is.
Gordar, injured and hurt, you have this big hulking skeleton and a hand upon you. Gimbal hanging for dear life as flames lick his face and him proudly cheering, "I've got it! I've got it!" as he says, as he's swinging back and forth, side to side. What do you do?
You imbecile, let go of it and get away from him. And I am going to... I want to hit the bloody rat. I'm got his jaw unhinges and a hissing kind of best way to describe it is like parcel tongue kind of voice comes out, and I'm going to cast command upon the skeleton.
Interesting. Okay, go on.
And you hear the word halt. It's like halt. So what that does is the halt command. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16. And if it fails, on its turn, the target doesn't move and takes no actions or bonus actions.
Okay. And is that ongoing, or is it just for its next turn?
On its next turn, and that's it.
So you're not going to like the results. I will tell you what he got, which is a 22. And I just need to show you as well that I did roll a crit. So
Oh my god.
I had to show you guys right there that
Larry, I want to weigh your dice. I want to test this properly.
so
What?
just to let you know that I am not fudging dice, I want to show you this is my third crit this combat, I think. Third or fourth?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
So
The dice giveth and the dice taketh. This is what happens to Gordar for rolling too well for 2 sessions.
you make this command, and for a brief moment, it's as if it had made purchase upon this thing. Your words have reached it. And it turns its head with its empty eye sockets with flames within and looks directly towards you, Gordar, as it, with its free hand, reaches on his back and he grabs Gimbal, and Gimbal shaking and going, "Let go of me!" And he swings and throws Gimbal towards Annie.
Oh my god!
Annie does a 18 hit.
Yeah!
Okay, so I want you to go ahead and take 8 points of damage from impact, and you see Gimbal hit you square onto the chest. You drop your rifle as Gimbal also falls down, and he just falls down to the ground, and he goes, "Ow!"
Gibble! What?
As he, is there anything else you want to do, Gordar?
Cry?
Okay, as you are now weeping, you watch this thing with its left hand grab Gimbal, and you see him toss Gimbal towards Annie. It now brings its sword down towards you as you are in tears. So close to another crit.
Sir!
It was so close.
Sir, stop! Stop it. Get some
There's an
help.
18 hit.
He needs some milk.
I am going to use a level 2 spell slot to cast
Sure.
shield, because I don't have any level 1s left. It does not
Okay,
hit.
great. The shimmer.
As you're seeing, like, like it's taking every little bit of him now. He's losing both his HP as well as his magical essence, as it's just like the last resort of both him and the girls just like trying to protect them.
See that shimmer that just comes before you, and the blade, this flaming sword, just bounced right off it.
It's like the sound of when something collides is as if something's like hitting stone.
Yeah.
It's like the crackling of stone as the shield comes up, and then like ting, and then it fades.
That's cool. Gimbal wearily gets back up his feet. Ow. 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 That hurt. Ow. Rainer, you are up.
Okay. How far is Gordar from the skeleton?
We can say about 15, 20 feet away from you. Oh, no, you moved back. So about 25, 30.
Okay, cool. Even better. I'm going to use my magical action to teleport the cube to it. The cloud of daggers towards it.
Okay. And how big is the cube again?
Cube is 5 feet.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me that damage as you teleport this cube of daggers, just whirring in a blender-like motion onto this creature.
I'm so glad that Gimbal moved out of the way.
Well, he didn't move out of the way.
6 points of damage.
Okay, so you teleport these blades, Godar. Before you just see all these whirring daggers now beginning to spin and cut into the bone and flame of this thing. It is essentially tearing it into pieces. You're getting shards of bone flying towards you. And as it's beginning to come into these pieces, you can see the flame almost build up as the skeleton itself is beginning to shatter. The flame builds and builds, and in that brief moment of building, I want you to go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
It has a self-destruct? Oh, shit! Yep, that's valid. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
You,
You got Bardic.
you can
Oh,
use
I can roll
Bardic.
Bardic. Wait, does Bardic Inspiration work for saving throws? Okay.
Yes, it does.
What is your Bardic dice?
8. D8.
A D8. It becomes a 12.
Okay, so you see the blades whirring and the flame growing, and in that instant there is a bright flash and a loud boom as it explodes. You see the flame, Annie, Rainer, you see this flame engulf Gordar, and it spreads across in this radius around him. And Gordar, I want you to take 3 points of damage. You see the hand.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Luckily, you did make the save, so.
Mm-hmm. Safe to say, his clothes are like badly burnt and cindered, but it's like the remnants of the shield that has like caused him to save that dexterity saving throw. Just like took a chunk of that damage.
You see the hand that remains as well crumples up, and there's nothing left in this field but the few licks of flame from this skeleton and then the blue flame from whence they came. And from that, we end combat.
Gordar just falls to his knees, holding his wound in his side.
Annie rushes over to Gordar and casts Cure Wounds.
Okay, go ahead. But you have only a brief moment of respite as you're beginning to hear moans and groans coming from the flame.
Does anyone else hear more things? I think we need to go.
We need to go.
We need to go.
Rainer's gonna grab Gimbal. Like, just grab him, just like, we will talk about this later.
My chest.
Yeah, shut up. Let's go.
And you hear the chittering and rattling of bone. And I want you all to give me a group athletics check as you guys leg it.
How much HP
Great.
did I get?
10.
Okay, thank you. You know, adrenaline is one hell of a drug. 17.
Perfect.
I have a -1.
What the rest of you got?
That's 15 for Annie.
5.
Rainer, you're struggling a bit considering that you're carrying Gimbal as best as you can. But because the both of you, because it was, there was 2 successes, I'm going to say that, yes, you do succeed of leaving. and you track back from where you came from, looking behind occasionally, and you can see an entire horde of undead just rising from the blue flame. And you manage to reach back to where you first made camp, just at the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
And
We are never going back into a forest ever again.
all troubles seem to stem from forests, it would seem.
Can I just quickly ask, is Annie's cannon like following her, or is it like left behind in the forest at this point?
We can say it was following you.
Okay, great.
Let's keep going. I don't want any more things to find us.
So, being back here in the same spot where you had made camp, what do you guys do? You do hear the occasional
Let's see if we can get around this forest. It's best we don't enter. We'll be quiet out here.
I don't want to say it, but I think it's best if we go back through the crystal forest.
Are you sure?
If they follow us, then it will make noise and then we will all blow up.
At this point, I don't think it's worth backtracking and trying to find another way around. Let's just go through it. We've already done it once. I'm sure we can do it again.
Gimbal pats himself.
Sorry, can I get a little description of the situation again? Sorry, my theory of the mind brain isn't great.
That's fine.
We decided to cut through the forest, right?
That's correct.
There is still a way forward.
Yeah, you can still continue following the tree
Yeah.
line if you wish, right? So behind you would be where the crystal forest once was.
Crystal, yeah.
And you decided to cut through this forest because it was no longer crystal. But there is still tree line and it still goes on, but you don't know for how long.
I think it might be better if we just continue forwards rather than backtracking. And just keep an eye out for anything moving within the forest. Give it like a 10, 20-foot berth at least. But we should probably move quickly.
See Gimbal just pat himself down.
Decisions. Which way are we going?
You.
Gimbal.
What was that?
I was trying to help.
Gimbal, there is a time and place for everything.
And was that not a time to fight?
It was not your time to fight.
Well, we all came out unscathed and unscratched.
Gimbal, I will cut your toes off if you do that again.
You see his toes go into his little bootsies.
If I didn't notice you were there, in my pain, I was about to blast that thing with a large magical force. And if I didn't see you, you would have been heavily burnt.
He is quite right.
I was only trying to help. As you see singes on his whiskers and singes. Right?
Gimbal, by you trying to help, you put yourself into more danger than you thought. You put us in danger as well. Did you forget that our lives are in your hands?
Kicks a rock. Head down, shoulders slump. I guess so.
If you want to help, next time we're in the camp, get a crossbow or something.
Gordar is right. You are better off trying to save yourself from a distance than entering melee combat.
But I hit the thing.
You hit the thing, but in so also endangered yourself and Gordar and me. And Raynor as well, but you weren't directly involved with him.
What?
Oh. It sounds like you guys care.
As he kicks another rock.
Hey, Gimbal.
Yeah.
Do you see that little pain you have right there? Right there as he kind of pokes at it?
Yeah.
That one? See how it hurts? Now, could you imagine if... Did you see what I did to those skeleton little hands? They went into a blender? Really, look like I hurt?
I did see it, but I believe you.
Well, there was a little blender situation, and you would have been in that blender situation. Do you remember this pain as he pokes again? Now imagine that, but with death. Does that sound fun? Sounds fun to me.
Not fun at all, but it's only trying to help.
He pokes again. Oh. Your job is not to help us. Your job is to guide us. Now tell us how many days we have left.
Well, we've been gone for... What's it been? 2-3 days now? We have a
Think
good
so.
at
Maybe
least
3 to 4.
4 days at least.
What do we want to do?
Okay.
I think we should continue along the forest line and walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Let's go. All right, all of you, keep walking.
All right. As the designated leader, Annie, why don't you go ahead and lead us into a break?
All right. Everyone, just stop. We need to see how much we're hurting. Take a breather.
As in a podcast break. We're going to have a word from our sponsor.
I know.
Right now. Dot, 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 dot.
Shut up, Larry. That's your job, not mine.
Why, hello there, dear beautiful people of Antilles City. It is I, Ephraim Featherheart, here to give you the latest in all the news. An escape from Blackhold Prison? Blackhold Prison, a structure that stands tall off the coast of our fine, fine city, standing for centuries, even before our fine city had founded its roots. With the discovery of its ruins, it was later repurposed into the prison we know today. Blackhold Prison has had a long reputation of being the final stop for the worst of the worst, such as the infamous Bloodletter, or even the charismatic Evelyn the Seamstress. Now the prison has a long reputation of being inescapable, and its long history as a prison, not a single soul has ever escaped. However, recent sightings and a word around the South Shore that 3 prisoners have indeed escaped, seen arriving at the docks accompanied by none other, Mademoiselle Glimmer Delacroix herself. What, pray tell, does the Delacroix have her fingers in this time? Who can say? We had attempted to bring this information to the head of the Delacroix family, only to be ushered away by their manservant? What exactly are they hiding? If the trio are not affiliated with the Delacroix, then what dastardly deed will these 3 commit? And what does this mean for you and our fine city? This we do not know, but be rest assured, here at the Antilles Gazette, we have our eyes and ears everywhere, and we will bring you all that you need to know in the near future. It is I, the voice and eyes for you all, Ephraim Featherheart, signing out.
With zombies and undead, all manner of undead at the heel of your feet, you decide to continue on to the tree line and in hopes to find a new way around. Annie, taking the charge, I want you to go ahead and give me a survival check, please.
Yep.
Can I give the help action as Gordar is now being aware of the surroundings?
Sure. So you would get advantage on this survival check.
All right. Not great. 7.
Okay. So there isn't a lot of recourse just by following the tree line. It takes you a few hours till eventually you reach the end of this tree line and it's a bit more of an opening, and you believe that you can travel northwards from here in hopes that you will once again end up at Briar Rose. You take this clearing and you go right ahead through it. You enter this area as you're continuing on, and with the tree line now fading to your right. And here, as you're moving on, you notice that it isn't as muted. There's now some colors somewhat returning to the land here. a bit more green from the grass, a bit more green with the trees. The dirt, you can see the color of mud, and an occasional bird flies past you. And nothing unusual about the bird, too. Seemingly very normal bird. A red bird. And you continue to march on. And Annie, I want you to roll me a d8, please.
Okay. Advantage, disadvantage, none?
Just a flat d8, please.
3.
So as you're marching through this place, those who are magically inclined, you feel the magic in the air. It's heavy and oppressive, but not like before. It is, while you feel it all around you, there's almost a sense of positive energy to it. And on occasion where color once again loses itself, you go past you can see from a distance, you can see a river. And as you're approaching closer to said river, you now notice that this river itself is red. And it is very vibrant compared to the muted colors all around you. And the closer that you get towards the river, you now see that it's almost like a river of blood. And all around the river, you can see just hands sticking out from the river itself, all through it. Occasionally, you look and glance, you think some of these hands move, but you're not too sure. Nightfall is approaching.
So these hands are like stagnant, as if they're like tree branches, like in the water, just sticking out, and the water's going around them.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
That can't be good.
No, that is a very unsettling sight, for sure. Nightfall's approaching. What shall we do?
Hang on. And Annie's going to get her rifle and she's going to try and poke at the hands, see if anything happens.
Okay. You poke at the hand. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh boy. That already means something is going to happen. Okay.
You have to beat a 17, please.
So that's a 2.
As you use your rifle to poke at this hand at the riverbank, immediately the hand grips onto your rifle and is now beginning to pull you in.
Okay. No.
And
no.
as it's pulling you in, you can now see the motion of these other hands around beginning to form around the initial hand that had pulled your rifle. Go ahead and give me a strength check, please.
Oh my god.
Can I sorcerer's burst the hand?
You can, yes, go ahead and do a sorceress burst. With that strength check, can you please give me you just have to beat a 14.
Okay, strength ability check coming through.
You now see, go ahead and do your sorceress burst. You now see also that those other hands that are congregating around that one is now beginning to try and grip the rifle as well.
So that strength ability check was a nat 20.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead and give me that sorceress burst as well.
It's a 10 to hit.
Yes, you most definitely hit with that one.
It's just going to be 7 points of poison damage.
Okay, so Annie, you, with all these hands that are gripping onto your rifle, trying to pull you in, you manage to free your rifle. You wrestle it away from these things as you pull back, and then the hands are now trying to reach at you just at the edge of this riverbank, and the sorcerer's burst goes off and hits one of these hands as it flails back and dives back inside into the river. And then you see the rest of the hands, they slowly all move back and go back into its stationary position throughout the river.
I think it might be best if we throw things or use cantrips as at range rather than touching things from now on. I don't like it out here.
Maybe let's just move on from here. I don't think this is... No, this is not good. Let's just move on.
Just a moment. He casts dancing lights to create little like torch lights that are like glowing orbs that are hovering, as he kind of hovers one over the hands to see what they would do.
The hands don't react, but with the dancing lights that are over the river, you can now see through the thick liquid, which you can only assume is blood. And you look you can see under it, and you can see a multitude of flesh with a connecting flesh with all these arms sticking out from it. You occasionally see faces here and there. You see a mowing jaw, and you don't know where it starts or where it ends, and it's like just a worm-like thing that snakes itself on the riverbed under the water.
That's gonna haunt
under
me.
the blood.
That was a mistake. Guys, we should probably move on.
I would say it is handy to know, but that will not leave my dreams for many a night. Let us continue. I'm feeling a bit ill.
Indeed, let's go.
Yeah. I have a way of making myself feel better as we walk away. I'll just tell it to myself, it's fine. Psst. Kimball.
Yeah, he has his notebook open as you call to him, and you see that he is drawing exactly what he can also see from the river itself, and he's like making
Never
notes. Annie, you decide to take a direction northwards once more, and go ahead and give me another survival check as the night draws near.
Okay.
God, I will continue to help.
Sure. And roll that once more for an advantage.
Yep. That is a 17 for the survival check. Thank you, Godar.
Isn't that pretty over there?
As you say, isn't that pretty? The closer you get, you see a statue. Almost like a landmark of sorts. And you approach, as the closer you get, you see that it's a statue of a dragon. And before the statue itself is a road, a cobbled road. And whereas the road normally, what you're used to, is about 10 feet wide, this road is at least like a superhighway. It is absolutely wide, and this statue that is before you towers over you, standing at like 50 feet. A dragon stands proudly, and on its hands it holds it's stone, but it is in the shape of wooden signs. And in one direction it points Briar Rose, and in the other one it points to, what was the name again? It says Vilash.
Vilash?
So, Vilash. Vilash. Night is now upon you, where the expectation of stars in the skies, but are not present. You know it is night because it is slightly darker. Here you can see, again, the colors slightly muted, apart from this statue. The statue made of stone, you can see greenery that is wrapped around its legs, very vibrant. A few occasional white flowers that have come into bloom.
This statue, what kind of condition is it in? Is it like chipped and weathered and
It's
worn,
most
like from rain, or is it pretty new?
No,
Like,
most
looked
definitely weathered.
Hmm.
Okay. So a lot of like the minor details have like worn away.
Yes.
And what about the road itself? Does it look like it's been recently used, or is it like newly paved sort of thing?
No, your best guess, this is one of the main roads that was once traveled. So it is now cracked. This pieces, you see life essentially claiming back once was. You see grass and weeds growing through the cobblestone.
I don't know why we're just standing around here. Let's just go back to Briar Rose and be done with this.
Well, I mean, it is quite a dominant figure, don't you think?
It's a statue,
We just came into contact with another dragon. They're not exactly, they're a bit terrifying.
Yes, but do you honestly think that a dragon would be at Briar Rose, where we're supposed to be residing? And do you want to go on the other path, where there is possibly another dragon to possibly take care of?
Well, no, I was just looking at the statue. It wasn't saying we should go down the other way. I'd prefer to go back to Briar Rose, of course.
Alright, well, I'm going. You guys can follow if you want.
You continue on, and just off the distance, for the first time in a long time, you hear signs of life. A howl echoes through the air as you continue to follow the road towards Briar Rose. It is now getting darker, and it's a little harder to see at this point. The occasional hangs in the air.
How far do you think we are, Annie?
It's
It's getting a bit dark.
Look, I'm actually not sure. But we're on the path, so let's just...
Might want to double our pace then.
Yeah, let's just keep walking.
Sooner the better.
Hopefully.
If there are any nearby like cracks of like twigs or anything like that, Gordar he's holding his dagger and is going to cast light upon it, but is not casting it right now to not be a beacon.
Okay. So are you going to trek onwards during the night, or are you going to take some sense of respite?
Well, if we can hear them, it's like a double time to get there.
Yes, so...
You said we could hear sounds, so...
Okay. Annie, you don't know exactly where you are. You've taken a path untrodden for a very long time. This was not the way that you had all traveled. You had taken a completely different route, so you are unaware on how long it might take you to return to Briar Rose. All you do know is following this road will lead you to Briar Rose. And occasionally now, as you continue to traverse, you're seeing more life. You'll see, just at the dead of the night, a few rabbits run across the road. Though strange that these rabbits are far larger than what you're used to seeing. They're like the size of a Rottweiler, hopping across the road ahead of you.
Does it look like there's anything wrong or different about them aside from their abnormal size?
As far as you can tell, they just look like regular rabbits, but just the size of Rottweilers. Them big bunnies.
I mean, we could take one for food, if you'd like.
I mean, that would exert a lot of energy. We don't have a lot of time or energy right now, I think. While I would love a hearty stew, I think we need to get back as soon as possible. The longer we stay out here, the more chances of undead dragon or skeletons or monsters or cancer are going to take us.
Speaking of which, everybody please roll me a D100.
Damn you, Larry! Impeccable timing. You slimy B-word.
Got a 52.
And he got a 40.
Rainer got 22.
The size of these rabbits are big enough for a mount, basically, for Gimbal. That's how big they are. So Gimbal could ride these things. You see a clutch? Would clutch be a correct word? Of rabbits that had gone just springing across the road. You can see the more trees onto your right into where they had hopped to. And you just continue to trek on. Are you going to trek on? Sorry, I don't remember. You're going to trek on throughout the night? Is that correct?
Well, you said that we heard, like, signs of, like, the village, like, the Briar Rose, right? Or do we not hear Briar Rose? We just see signs of life?
No, so you're seeing signs of life all around you, like with the howling.
Oh, okay.
But for where Briar Rose is and how far it is, you do not know.
I haven't seen any light or anything. We're in the middle of a forest. I don't know what to do.
Well, the more we can figure it out some other time. We're all injured. Let's just rest. What are we gonna do? Gonna trek on to the darkness?
Annie's gonna try and listen intently. Can she hear anything?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That is an 18.
Throughout your venture here through this road, you're hearing wildlife. Again, the occasional howl of what seems to sound like wolves. You can hear skitter-scatter along the tree lines on your right. The occasional hoot-hoot of an owl. And you're beginning to feel raindrops. Just a sprinkle, a shower. It's slightly getting heavier still. And it is once again raining blood.
Oh, that's just great. Okay, look, I would rather rest and get some kind of respite for our efforts back at the forest, but I don't trust the fact that we can suddenly hear life when this place was supposed to be barren.
Neither, but this rain's coming down pretty heavy. We might want to try and find some shelter of some kind. And hopefully there's no creature in there.
Do we have a tent that Sasha gave us, or is that gone now?
Just a sleeping pack, no tent.
I think it might be best if we try and find either some thick brushes or a cave or something.
I like the idea of a cave. But what are the chances that we could find one?
We better start looking. While we continue on.
Well, we should start marking trees.
Fair point with that.
Marking trees? Why would we do that?
So that we don't lose the path?
Oh. Do you think we're walking the same route?
Probably not, but who's to know?
Even though we're walking just one direction. What was that? Gimbal?
Just an occasional
Gimbal?
cry from the tree lines. Yes.
That wasn't you.
He's tightly tethered to Rainer. No. As he's trying to shield himself from the rain.
Did any of you hear that too?
Of course we did.
I heard it.
Okay, God, I really don't want to be here right now. Let's just walk and just keep our eyes out for anything.
Yes, let's just keep going, and if we find something, we find something. If we don't, then we just need to get there as soon as possible. The longer we stay out here, the more chances we're going to get eaten in our sleep.
I don't like that noise. Let's go.
When you're with this noise, what kind of, like, is this like an animal noise? Is this like a cry from a person? Like, what kind of noise is this?
It's an animal cry. I want you to all go ahead. I guess give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Ha. Can I take my D100 roll? I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 21.
Being city folk, it is not a sound that you're all very familiar with. However, Annie,
It's not super familiar to you, but you think you do recognize it, and it's a cry of a deer.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that because it means that there could be some predators nearby, but I think it's a deer. You know, those four-legged cute things that hop around in the forest in fairy tales.
Those things aren't real.
What? What is a deer?
Good, you know it as venison.
You prestigious...
God, I wouldn't realize that that's what venison is.
yeah.
He has no idea what this creature is. You think this man would know what a cow is?
Oh.
You hear rustling through the brushes just ahead of you. Annie, you now see coming out of the brush antlers. And you can see this now deer, you realize it's a deer, is coming through the brush.
The dagger is up, lighting it.
Yeah, so from what you last remember what a deer looks like, the head is definitely there. And it looks like there's two of them that is peeking out as it just moves forward. It is larger than what you remember. And as these two deer peek out, you realize that it has two heads, one body. Looks at the four of you, and you see instead of 4 legs, it has 6. And with the antlers upon its brow, you see ridges of bone, I guess, along the back of its heads, and running to meet upon its back as it continues on.
Okay, which one of you three are good with animals?
That's an animal?
Not that thing.
Uh,
I don't want to get anywhere near it.
Gimbal, you're an animal, right? Go talk to it.
Why would you send him? He's going to... If he dies, we die.
And I am not an animal.
Okay, well,
excuse me.
God.
Yeah, that's super disrespectful.
Actually, technically, all of us are animals, Gimbal.
Oh, God.
One of the heads now face you guys.
Oh, that's sick and wrong.
Most definitely sick and wrong. As the one head faces you, you notice that the skin around its jaw and mouth are not present. And you just see the rows of teeth. And normally, where the flat teeth that it would have, in place on where if it would have incisors, it is quite long and sharp.
God damn it, I knew it. Sorry. As you were describing it, I was picturing it in my head. I'm like, please don't. But yeah, no, okay. All right. Annie's going to be so shaken and so terrified that she kneels to the ground, whips out her rifle, points and shoots.
Oh.
Okay, interesting. Fire away.
You sound surprised, Larry. You put a demon deer in front of us. What do you expect?
Does a 17 hit?
It's a demon deer?
I don't know. It looks like a fucking... a cryptid you fucking see in the forest. Like...
Okay. So, what did you get?
That's a 17.
Go ahead and give me a damage, and where are you aiming?
Annie's gonna try and aim for, like, the head that's looking towards them, because as soon as she saw that face and, like, the bony jaw, that was it. Nah, she's done.
Okay.
6 damage.
You aim your rifle at the head that is looking towards you and your comrades. You fire. A loud boom. Bullet flies straight to its head as you see this one head that you shot at flops. The other head, which seemingly looks like a regular deer, panics and then begins to, I guess, trample and scampers off back into the tree lines, back into the brush, and runs away.
What? The actual... Beep.
Did you just beep?
As you fired it, you hear the birds from all around flutter.
What? No.
Sorry.
Whatever you... That thing in your hands just made a very large noise. I think we should probably get going ASAP. I don't think we should stay here.
I agree, that probably wasn't the smartest of my plans. Let's move.
It's a valid plan. I highly thank you for that. Thank you.
Yep.
Let us go. Gimbal, you're still here?
I've got him.
All right,
Rena?
everybody give me... Because so I understand that you're going to look for some clearing or some cave inside.
Yeah, we're just continuing along the pathway and keeping an eye out
Yep.
for any kind of shelter.
All right. The three of you, go ahead and give me a survival check.
I, Gorda, master of the wilderness and knowledge of everything, rolled a natural 1 for a 2.
Oh, God.
Perfect.
And he rolled a 17.
Raina rolled a 9.
So as you continue along this road westward, you can now begin to see... Well, you saw it at a distance. It's a small mountain range. And as you're approaching closer, traveling along this road, there are trees now beginning to form here onto your right. And you believe if you can just veer off the main road, and as you suggested, mark trees along the way, so you don't get lost. You continue into the thick forest towards the mountain range. It's taking you maybe about an hour or two till eventually you come at the edge of this mountain. And with a short glance, you do eventually find a cave. You see the cave mouth, but nothing more.
Okay, I think I see something up ahead. I hope that's a cave. Okay, let's just go. Be away from the forest for a little bit.
Gorda is going to pull up his dagger again and cast light as the greenish white light starts to flood the area.
Light streams through inside this cave, and you can see that the cave continues on beyond your light.
The
The
reference
mouth
is
of-
20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
Yes. So the mouth of this cave is about it is about 20 feet wide and 20 feet high. You can see the edge of your light, but you see no wall or an end to it. You can only assume that this cave continues on.
Mm-hmm.
That is, quite deep of a cave.
What are the chances that the cave just goes deeper and it's not an actual maze inside?
Well, why do we need to go all the way in? Aren't we just trying to rest?
It's more to know that we are safe and we're not going to have some large
Mhm.
creature run out from around the corner in the cave that has a nest there.
Okay, well, Raina's gonna cast dancing lights for those 4 torch dim ones, and he's just gonna try to send it as far into it as possible.
How far can they go?
60 feet. Up to 120.
You send your dancing lights forward, and you can see it zip far until they're nothing more than like little tiny specks within your vision. And as those lights stream through the cave network itself, a plume of bats fly out,
Ah!
almost engulfing you, but it's hundreds upon hundreds of bats that just fly out of the cave.
Well, that explains the smell.
And there's a distinct smell of guano.
Yuck. I think that's bird poop.
What the heck was those things? They're birds?
No, I think those were bats.
Like,
Oh, I actually heard that their feces are quite good for a certain spell, but I don't know
Last
that.
resort, please. Last resort. Okay, alright, let's just hope there's no vampire figures inside.
You all do know. Well, at least Annie, I think you would know that there is a large. Back in Antilles, in the city, while you were around, there is a large bat colony farm which they use to harvest guano for fertilizer.
How do you guys feel about shoveling bird poop?
I'm not
But-
an entire fan of that.
why?
Or just any of this? And she points to like the ground where all of the waste is.
Yes, so you now, because you did mention the strong smell, you look down onto the ground, which what you first thought was mud, but is actually guano.
Well, I don't. I'm just going to, move it. Find a spot. Maybe I'm not going to sleep on that.
This waste right here is actually quite.
My clothes might be burned, but I don't want them soiled too.
This waste is quite valuable.
How valuable?
There's a giant market for it in the farming industry.
Okay, and you've got my attention.
I'm just saying, if we get.
You're gonna be hauling guano? You guys are gonna be
Just an
hauling
idea.
guano?
I'm just saying, if we just want to pocket a few handfuls, it could bring us some profit and even help out Briar Rose in reestablishing itself.
How much is the market price?
I haven't been in the market for some time, but can Annie recall what the previous market price was?
It isn't so high because there is an abundance of it. But you definitely know that it can be used at Briar Rose if they were to begin some form of agriculture. It would be of value to the reclamation of this land if you're starting at Briar Rose, so most definitely there.
Listen, while I don't remember the market price of guano, it could just still be very useful for Samson if he wanted to start some agricultural farming, make a living. He could reimburse us for it as well.
Fuck Samson. You can shovel this yourself.
All right. She's gonna pocket a few.
Yeah, you can fill your pocket or your bag, but I'm not touching this stuff.
Suit yourself.
I might have fallen from my high perch, but I'm not fallen that far.
Oh, please, you're not that much better than us.
You see Gimbal begin to step into the cave, and you're now seeing him do gestures with his hands and whispering, and you see the guano clear just in a section. I'm sleepy, I'm going to bed. And as that section clears of guano, he lays out his sleeping bag and he makes himself comfy.
Fair enough.
Gordar, just so you know, Gimbal also knows prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You see Gordar go to speak up and be like,
Do you need me to do that for you too?
No. I don't need you to do anything for me.
Okay.
Tension rises
Just as-
still.
We need to talk then.
It was hours ago. What do you expect?
Just as the two of you are bickering, Annie snaps her metal fingers, and there's just another rectangle that just becomes clear, right behind where Gimbal is planted himself.
Enough space for you? Am I correct? Just space for you?
No, for Gorda. Annie's not done yet.
Okay. So there's enough room. Okay, so Annie steps into the cave and you clear a section, enough room for the rest of you, I suppose.
Godard, before stepping on that area, is just gonna like take off his boots before he like steps onto the clear spot.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Not wanting to do
Leave
it.
the boots. Yeah, leave the boots in the guano.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Annie.
Are you guys making a campfire?
On poop.
Is a question that I am raising to all of you.
No. Flammable.
Let's discuss watches, please.
Annie will go first since she's still shoveling some guano.
Okay. You're shoveling with
Yeah, just one gloop into the bag of holding. One more gloop into the bag of holding.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Your bag of holding?
My personal bag of holding, yes.
Gross, first of all. But okay.
There's been some grosser things in there.
How much of this guano you're collecting?
Not much, just maybe 4 gloops. 5 gloops.
Okay. All right. Take note of that.
What is your measurement system?
Sorry, in my head, I'm imagining just like it being picked up and it's like still dripping as it's like flown into the bag of holding.
How many liters do you think it is?
Well, she's aiming for 10. I want to say maybe she's only about halfway.
You can say you've dolloped about 7 liters of guano.
Yeah.
All right, so you're taking first watch. Who's taking second?
Godard probably can't sleep too well, so he's probably gonna take second.
And lastly would be Rainer with third. Okay.
Yeah.
You all tuck in for the night. Annie remaining to stay on watch. Annie, I want you to go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay. That is a 12.
You still continue to hear wildlife just outside.
Mm-hmm.
The occasional hoot hoot and the occasional howls. You recall deeper into the cave that Rainer had set off these dancing lights, and it was 4 pings, wasn't it? 4 balls of light, is that correct?
Yeah.
You can just see it off the distance and not knowing on just how far and deep this cave is. 4 orbs of light. Tiny little pricks, almost pinpricks. 4 of them. No, wait, 5 of them. No, wait, 6.
What is...
No, it's 4.
Wait, what? What? So she sees this at the back of the cave? Supposedly?
Yeah, at the... down towards the cave, you see 4 dancing lights.
The spell hasn't
No,
dissipated.
wait, 6. Not yet.
Okay.
8, actually. You squint your eyes. No, it's 4.
Okay, Annie's gonna maybe take 1 or 2 steps inside the cave and just try to take a closer look. Only 1 or 2 steps, Larry.
The range of this thing was... How much was it?
20.
120 feet. So those 2 steps, you're only 5 feet closer.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see... And how long does this last, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it
Rainer?
depends. If Rainer is resting right now, it wouldn't have gone at all. It requires concentration.
Okay, I see. So, eventually, as you take those few steps, they all disappear.
All right.
You squint your eyes once more. No, it's still there. 4 of them.
Maybe I'm just tired. And he's going to go back to where she was sitting before, taking watch, and she's just going to keep her eye at the back of the cave.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a d4.
Okay. I was also going to say something else, but all right.
What are you going to say?
Was going to say Annie can... Annie's going to cast Alarm a few feet away from the group, but not so far from them that if anything approaches them, it will sound off audibly.
So, is this alarm encircling your little encampment, or is this at a particular end of the cave?
It's circling where we're sitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
So I'll just cast that.
All right. Give me that D4.
Okay. That's a 1.
You still, as the night continues on, you still see the small pinpricks of 4 lights off the distance deeper into the cave. You occasionally hear animals once more from the outside, and the rain continues to fall quite heavy. The familiar blood rain. As your watch comes to a close, you go ahead and you wake up Gordar.
And he's going to poke Godar awake.
What?
It's just me. It's just me. Calm down.
Okay. See, like, the snakes are, like, starting to, like, they, like, flared up and then have come back down and, like, are, like, hugging his head.
Sorry, girls.
Yeah, yes, it's fine. They're protective. Is it my turn?
Yes. Just one thing. Back inside the cave, the lights that Raynor made earlier, they haven't gone away yet. And I think they're growing in number, but then it goes back to the normal 4 that he set. I don't know what's going on, but you might want to keep an eye.
Gordar, you look down to the cave where Raynor had sent his dancing lights. It's just darkness.
Okay, thank you. I'll keep an eye on that.
I'm off to bed.
Get some rest.
Yeah, thanks. And she plops to the floor. The clean floor.
Okay. Okay, Gordar, go ahead and give me a perception check, please, and also a D4.
Having a little look around, like, our, actually going into his little backpack, he's going to pull out a caltrop.
Sure.
And is going to, just the individual small caltrop, and is going to cast light upon it and try and throw it as far down as possible. So if anything does come up the cave, should be able to see it.
Okay, give me a dexterity check, please.
So that's a 16.
So you've managed to toss this caltrop 35 feet. And it's just
that way,
glowing there.
So it's like 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim. So we are bathed slightly in like the dim light.
Yes.
Of like a greenish light. So if anything does decide to sprint up here, you should be able to see it clearly, unless it's invisible. And perception check.
Yes, please, and a separate D4.
The perception is also a 16.
Perfect.
And a 4 on the D4.
You see Annie flop down into her sleeping bag, and you've tossed your little light off the distance.
And every hour he'll toss another one when the light expels.
Sure. Nothing of note. The rain continues on outside. Again, the occasional animal cries here and there. And with a 16 of perception, you swear you could hear chains, rattling chains just deeper into the cave.
Nope, don't like that.
Like, it's very faint, but it does sound like rattling chains.
He's not leaving this little group.
It isn't a constant ringing of this chain. You'll hear it now and then, very faint. It's clearly off the distance, and it rattles occasionally, quite jarringly, louder than what you normally hear. Then it stops, then silence. A few hours go by, then occasionally you'll hear the faint jingle-jangle of that chain once more. And your watch is now over, and it is time to wake Raynor.
He carefully and slowly, like, goes over to Rainer and starts like lightly giving him a bit of a wake up shake. Rainer?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hi. It's your turn for a
Okay.
watch. I will warn you. I think something might be in this cave with us. Annie was telling me about your dancing lights that continued past your allocated or normal casting time that it lasts. And I've been hearing chains.
My light. Oh, what?
Those little lights you sent down into the cave.
Yeah, they shouldn't have been going.
According to Annie, they continued.
Oh, okay.
You look deeper into the cave, Rainer, where you had just sent them, and 4 points of light.
Those aren't mine.
Cool. I've been hearing chains. I'm going to cast light and throw a cantrip down there as far as I can one more time, but it's only going to last another hour. Please don't head down there and without us.
Yeah, I'm not suicidal. I won't do that.
Okay, good. Well, I'll try and get some sleep. Not sure how well I can sleep now, knowing that stuff. Good night, Rena.
As he kind of snaps his fingers and casts prestidigitation on him to make him clean.
On Gordar?
Doesn't say anything, kind of just curls up.
Rainer, I want you to go ahead and give me a perception check, please, and also a separate D4.
The perception check was 10 and D4 was 1.
Take a brief moment and you look out deeper into the cave and you see your dancing lights, 4 of them there at the distance on exactly where you had placed them. The rain continues on outside quite heavily. Occasionally, again, just random animal noises from outside. An hour passes, and the light from Gordar's light caltrop had faded. And you are here in this stark darkness, apart from your 6 dancing lights over there at the distance. You pay attention, you keep your ear open.
Is it magical darkness?
No, it's just regular darkness.
So, can Rainer see into it, given that he has dark vision?
It is very monochromatic, and the range of your dark vision is 60 feet, I believe. Is that correct?
120 feet.
Okay, so you look beyond this monochromatic cave wall. You can see as you peer, there may be areas where it's what's the word? It not converge. What's the opposite of converge? It breaks off.
Curves off?
Yeah, it curves off. There's certain areas. Clearly, this cave that you entered leads into a network of caverns. You look beyond your where you've placed your dancing lights, where 4 of them are aglow, and nothing, just the lights. You see lights. You see the cave wall slimy, and you can see the guano that covers most of the cavern floor. You squint your eyes once more to try and perceive anything more, but you see nothing. But you hear chains rattling and shaking deeper into the cavern. Another hour passes, and nothing more. And something startles you. First, you've gotten used to the noise of the chain coming up here and there, but something takes you by surprise, and you just hear a "Ah," deeper into the cave as it echoes, bounces off the cavern walls. Ah. The chain
Okay.
rattles.
That's not good. Well, I could wake them up and we could deal with this, or I could let them sleep and we could deal with it later. Both are good options. It's only just making a sound.
You contemplate of what to do next and wonder what would be the best course of action. And you hear the moan once more, but this time louder. You hear the "Ah."
Does it sound like an animal?
No, it sounds very much like a person,
A person?
but it is louder now and louder still, and even the chains clink and clank, and you feel a cold brush against your shoulder, and there the visage of well, you're not entirely sure, but something that is covered in chains, cloaked, blue and purple, wisps about it. The feeling of cold upon your shoulder, you feel an immediate dread crawl down your spine. As that is where we're going to end it.
You suck.
I don't like it.
You're terrible.
I don't like it.
Oh my
I
God.
don't like it.
I should also mention, as this thing holds you, the 4 dancing lights that you thought were yours is also spinning around.
Yeah.
Just a quick thing. Just a quick thing.
Yeah,
Does Annie's alarm spell not do anything?
not for this thing.
What the fuck? No. 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 No.
I like Rob's
no,
face is
no.
like pulling his cheeks down
Yeah.
in sheer horror.
Don't like that. Mm-mm.
And goodbye, everyone. Everybody say goodbye.
Help.
I just wanted a good night's
Gotcha.
sleep. This is too realistic.
Help.
Bye.
Help us, please.
Bye,
no, don't
everyone.
go. No, please. Please.
Good night, Mrs. Akmonic, wherever you are.
Wait, is this creature Mrs. Akmonic?
And welcome back to Table Talk. Let's go. So,
Uh,
how are you guys?
no. Thank you. No.
How are you all feeling after that?
Hey Larry, I'm gonna send you the bill for my my therapist.
How you feeling, Rainer? How you feeling? How you feeling, Zen?
I'm feeling alright. It's just a ghost.
Just the ghost.
Yeah, it's a ghost, a creepy deer, nothing wild.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wild, he says.
Fucking cryptid
Just means I
deer.
gotta ramp it up. I'm just gonna ramp it up a little more. That's
Ramp it up,
Zen didn't feel
baby.
nothing. Zen felt nothing, so I gotta ramp it up.
I didn't say I felt nothing, I just said, yeah, it's neat.
All right. Highlights. What are some particular highlights that we have from each and every one of you? Starting with you, Bella.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get over the fact that we entered the cave and I'm only just now realizing what the mass amounts of guano were leading to. And I think it's the same thing. I hate you, Larry.
What do you think it is?
I
What do you think it is?
This could also just tie in with my highlight. It's just the description of everything going wrong in the cave. But I think it's holding some kind of, what is it called? Aracocra? Or like some kind of bird monster thingy. And it's just pooping everywhere.
Okay, we have been told that they're bats. Why do you keep going bird?
Because
I'm very interested
guano
about
is
this.
bird poop, isn't it?
Birds?
No, it's
No,
bat
it's bat
poop.
poop.
I was told it was bird poop.
Guano
That is my
bat
mistake.
poop.
This session is not my session,
That's why
you
I keep
guys.
wondering, but earlier you said bird poop, and I'm like, bird?
Listen, I'm
What
sick.
That's
do you
why-
mean, bird?
I'm sick. My brain is tired, okay? My highlight was just the cave, okay? Finding some safe haven, away from the deer, away from the undead, away from the crystalline forest, okay? Like, that's done. Cave. Highlight.
Okay. Oh, I've traumatized her even more.
Oh, yeah, and you did the
I mean,
hand
you brought
thing.
back hands.
And you're going to Japan too, so
Yeah, and you did the hand thing. You did the
you're
hand
going to
thing.
Japan. Are you gonna go feed the deer while you're in Japan?
No, I did that last
You know
year.
that area where you get to feed deer. You're gonna go do that. You're gonna see one with two heads.
No. I did that last year. I'm done with deer. I'm done with deer.
No, you can do it again this year.
No.
Take pictures. Show.
Those things are Those things can be aggressive.
Yeah, it's true.
So
They
I
headbutt
heard.
people.
They hunt you. They hunt you down. If you go to the island, they don't. They're very timid. You're not allowed to feed them. But the ones that are on the main island, they hunt you down.
Yeah, it's true. I
because
saw
they've
someone
been
get
fed too much.
headbutted.
Crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
For me,
Yeah.
I think. There's so much just world horror happening right now, and a lot is happening in a very short amount of time. I do like the river, the blood river with like the flesh snake underneath it with the hands
Yeah.
and stuff. I think that definitely should be a rule going forward. Don't touch things. Throw something at it. Like the amount of times we have been fucked over because we've gone to like now it's grabbed us. Okay, we're gone. Just throw something at it. Just throw something.
Hey, I did a step above that, okay? I poked it with something else.
But you need that thing.
Hey, what
Don't
if it
poke it with
took it?
something you need.
Okay. Okay, noted.
And if it took it, you would have been screwed.
I could have made
You have to
another
make
one.
a new one from
or at least-
scratch.
At least just keep throwing your cannon at it. You can keep making that thing. But yeah, the fact that he was just targeted at the beginning by that flaming skeleton, that sucked, but it was fun. It's just the world, like exploring like all this horror world. It's given me like so much like, you know, Elden Ring, fucking Bloodborne kind of vibes of just there's just horror everywhere. No matter where you look, you're going to have nightmares. And just exploring a lot more of that and seeing that outside of just like the like quote unquote safe havens, like little like towns and stuff. So, but also like
And even then, it's not that safe.
it's not. Jeremy, you will mentally scar me for the rest of my days. But yeah, just exploring that kind of stuff. And I'm also still liking the whole like bit of amenity between, you know, Raynor and Golda.
Yes. This giving the cold shoulder was a nice little touch. All right, Avia, what about you? What would the highlight for you be?
Probably Gimbal attacking would be pretty high up there, and then him kicking rocks
God.
afterwards, because I could collectively see everyone just going, "Oh God."
Yeah, I did like that. Particularly did enjoy that. I was thinking to myself that moment, like, Gimbal, I know Gimbal is hiding like he normally does, but I've been trying to sort of develop him in a way where he kind of grows alongside you guys.
Not a good thing.
And yeah, well, and he's like, oh, Godar's my friend. He's in trouble. What do I do when my friend is in trouble? He sees you all as friends, so. And he's just like, and that leap in the air was so funny to me. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Is there anything else that were a particular highlight for you?
Probably the hands thing as well. That was pretty neat. Just based on like the description that came in my head.
Oh, yeah. It's really, really cool. The deeper you get into Matusia, the more fucky things get, I suppose. Because you guys were initially closer to the edge, right, where the wall is, and like the deeper you are, the more I like the deer. I didn't get to mention like the one deer with the exposed teeth without the flesh around here. I was going to say it didn't have any eyes.
Of course.
And then the other head had 4 eyes. I completely forgot to mention that. But yeah, I like how you shot it in the head and then it just like it's now just flopping as this thing runs.
Yeah, that was so effed up, dude. Oh god. Yep.
It's like a duo. That's how they like one of them goes to sleep and just flops around while the other one runs and is awake and then just like alternates.
That's even
Oh,
more
it's so
scary
messed
than
up.
the deer itself. That visual.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
that deer's terrifying.
follow-up question on that deer.
Oh.
Because one had like such strong, sharp teeth in its jaw but no eyes, and the other one did have 4 eyes, does that mean that other deer head didn't have a mouth?
It did,
Okay.
and it was also flesh covered. It did not have exposed incisors though.
Okay, got it. Damn.
But yes, I particularly enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed bringing a little more spoopy, horrific things.
It's what you're good at, dude.
The closer. Oh man, and just like the cave, the whole cave thing, with the rattlings of chains, the reappearance of the dancing lights, and the.
Hate that.
There are certain
that.
There are certain red buttons I'm not going to be pressing, and that's one of them. By myself, no thank you.
Nope.
And that visage.
Water isn't
of...
that dumb.
I was going to. I'll talk about it next time, but I thought it. Never mind, it just came to my head.
Oh man.
Something I can talk about next time. But yes.
I have to laugh. So, the joke I made about like that guano being like a thing for like some like really powerful spell, it's the material component for fireball.
I figured as much, yeah.
Yeah,
it's used for fireball.
Well, it's a good thing Annie got some, just in case.
It's like that and sulfur is the material component for fireball for nerds.
Yes, if you use components for your spells.
Yeah.
I like how Annie collected some of that guano, at least 7 liters of it, which baffles me because now I'm just like picturing all the other stuff that's inside the bag of holding getting covered in guano as she's like shoveling these guano into the bag of holding and this big open space in this bag, like her other objects sort of like floating and meandering about and just all this guano just getting all touched by it. That's
fine.
great.
She's got fucking prestidigitation.
Gimple has prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yep, there you go.
It took me like 4 years to figure out how to say that properly. And still, like, most of the time I fail that.
I had to. I could only say the word because of D&D. Prior to D&D, I could not say the word prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yes.
I still don't think I say it properly.
Presto.
Presto.
Don't hurt yourself.
Pest-
Go on, try again.
Exist.
Pesto pasta.
Okay, we got a pesto pasta in there, and I think that's where we're going to end this table talk with the presto pasta. Thank you very much, folks, for listening. I hope you guys had a good time, and I hope my players had a good time. We will see you next time on Beginner's Luck. Say goodbye, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Mrs. Sophomonic. Mwah.
Okay.
I don't look forward to Rob's job right now. I can just see.
That's all right. I'm gonna cut it and then make it go into like romance music for like 3 seconds and then cut back.
I need to know. I did not. Okay.
Like leather bound, as in like tied with leather, like BDSM gear.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking leather bound book.
How can...
Leather bound.
I thought I
it's
was
just
so
like,
clever. I thought I was
and
so.
there's just like Gimbal in a gimp suit right now.
Not Gimbal in a
He's already wearing the leash,
I
dude.
thought I was so goddamn clever. I thought I was so clever with that, man. We're like, yeah, he's got that book. It's certainly leather bound. Yeah, that would be his name.
Why couldn't his nickname be Quill?
Couldn't have been
Oh,
Scholar.
Quill's a good one. Yeah,
No,
Scholar's
it's now
alright.
Gimbal. It's
This
Gimbal.
is all
Gimbal
going in,
now.
by the way.
Yeah.
It's Gimbal. You have to draw this, Larry.
Oh.
You have the
Leather
power.
bound.
Leather bound.